Hello folks, again, this is Sure from Sure Japan, and this is the second Figma that I've purchased from the BlackRock series universe. And it's made by the folks over there from Max Factory, or Good Smile Company. First, I purchased BlackRock Shooter because of the hype, and now they decided to release her arch nemesis Dead Master as well, which was kinda unsurprising from Max Factory. But from previews and whatnot from the Figma blog and the official website, she looked pretty cool. Actually, the real reason why I wanted her was because of the synergy between Figma, BlackRock Shooter, and Dead Master, of course, because they're enemies. So I decided to pre-order her. But for anyone who just wants Dead Master by herself, is this Figma capable of standing on its own? Let's see and find out, shall we? Alright, let's give her an open. First thing I noticed is that they changed the box. Because the original BlackRock Shooter bat box, it had like two flaps here, when the old Figma box used to have just one, and that was annoying to open, and some people ripped their boxes open because of that. So I guess Figma got lots of complaints about it, and now they just made it a single right here. Just the way it was before. I preferred that way because the other one was very hard to open, and I felt like I was gonna break open the box that way. So overall, I'm happy. Oh, there's no DVD that comes with it. So if you want a DVD, you have to buy BRS herself. There's also a cool yellow background with like a skull and a DM for a Dead Master. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of cool for your DL stage. And this is Dead Master. As you can see, that's your scythe. There's two skulls and Dead Master herself. Pretty cool. Not too much plastic on there, except on their horns. This is very light. She got claws. Now this is really cool. The skull. Another skull. Oh, holy cow. Alright, as usual, let's check out all the accessories that come with her. I'm going to start off with the least important ones on my list, and these are going to be these two stands. These stands things. These are for the floating skulls that accompany Dead Master, and they also come with these pegs so you could prop them up like that. Just put it in there, and now you got a stand for the skulls. It gives you more stands, and I think you can use it with the Figma stand. I don't know, interchangeably with 3 jointed stand, whatever you call it. I don't know, but let's try. And this is the 3 jointed stand, as you can see, that comes with any Figma. Oh, it works. So if you want to use it with the 3 jointed stand, be my guest, or your guest, whatever that means. The thing I noticed is that this one is a lot longer than this one. They're not equal size, so if that bugs you, I'm sorry, but complain to Max Factory or something, because it's not my fault. I'm just telling you the facts. So it comes with the Figma stand, so you could have Dead Master stand on it with the Figma 3 jointed stand on it. Combine. I'll show you how it goes for you Figma noobs. There we go. And then you plug Dead Master here, and you could prop her up in many poses. It also comes with the Figma bag, which is the bag that you could put all her accessories in. I love this accessory. It's the best thing since sliced onions. It also comes with, oops, sorry about that, a bunch of hands. These are a bunch of claw hands that are Dead Masters. These are a bunch of fists, unopened fist, like index finger scratch, whatever, I don't know, and full open creepy claw hands. Those are kind of creepy actually, but Dead Master makes them not as creepy. She also comes with one of the most more notable accessories is these two floating green skulls of death. Look at the detail on that. That's a pretty cool paint job. There's like green inside, and they move. They have joints at the mandible, so you can move them, open up and close, and have them. You can have them bite. They have like a bite to them. But be careful not to break these. And they extend pretty far. And you can actually attach them to other Figma figures or any figure you want that can support this hole right there. I've seen pictures online, which is kind of funny. Just check out the Figma blog if you want to see them. The second one is pretty much the same. I don't see any differences between them. Almost anatomically correct. And she also comes with a second face. This is a very provocative face. The one on the box which had her licking her finger, which is very provocative, somewhat appealing. And she does not come with a second hairpiece, which is kind of shocking, but whatever, what can you do? And this is the most notable one, her scythe. Just wow, look at that detail right there. Look at all that detail. I remember checking out Hobby Japan or something, or whatever it's called, Danny Chu's video special thing in Japan, where they actually went to Max Factory. And this was all computer modeled and cut with lasers. It looks like metal, but it's not. It's plastic. But it's really awesome. Like, to any of you scythe freaks out there, like, if you want a scythe, then this is like superior to anything I've seen. Believe me, it's astounding. And then the rest is all black, and it has that standard rough Black Rock Shooter Universe look, because the Black Rock cannon is also painted roughly. Wow, the design is really cool. Say hello to Figma Dead Master. First thing I notice is that this hairpiece is made of soft PVC, which is a Figma norm, because before these were hard and they would get in the way, and it would make posing of the arms almost impossible if you want to do something dynamic like raising your arm or doing this. But now it doesn't get in the way. See, it does not get in the way at all, which is always a plus. I just noticed her horns are a bit transparent here. It's like it goes from a dark to a transparent here. I wouldn't mind if these were actually solid, but that's a decent effect. So are these wings on the back. By the way, there are no joints on the wings, so they're fixed into place. See? I don't think you could take them out either, unless you really wanted to. Yeah, there's no joints on them. You'd have to like pry them out. Yeah, I don't think you could pry them out. Nothing else that's made of soft PVC really, except these things. Only white parts are here. Right here are ribbons. Very normal Figma. But the thing I noticed is that she's very light. I had Figmas that are much heavier than this, which is surprising. Oh yeah. Yeah, her skirt isn't made of soft PVC, which is surprising. Usually, skirts from Max Factory are really soft, made of soft PVC, but this one is not. And another thing I noticed is that there is no hole on her back. Like Black Rock Shooter, the hole is right here on her lower back, which is kind of annoying because I'd rather pose her here than here. Sorry. But overall, really cool. She'd be boring by herself, but with all these accessories it helps make her look better, I guess. Alright, let's check out her posability and articulation. These, as I said before, have no joints on them. They're just fixed into place. These two, but her arms, they have that same Figma shoulder joint, which goes up and down. She bends at the elbow, as usual, Figma joint there. Well, you can rotate it fully 360 degrees because you can take it out. She has a waist joint right here, or a chest joint. You can move her a lot on her chest. That's a lot of movement right there. Kind of cool. So if you want to do like dance moves, or like you want to have her pretend to like balance on a rope or something. Whoa, 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 whoa! You could do that. I don't know why I did that. Her neck joint, good. Nod up and down. Tilt, rotate 360 because the head is detachable as well. Her legs, as usual, you can rotate, bends at the knee, and she can do that weird figma thing. Overall, excellent posability, and it's, I don't know, it's normal to see this from Max Factory. It's consistent with their products, and good for you BRS fans. Good for you. Alright, one problem I'm having here is her hand joint. Right, with the scythe, I thought it would be a bit firmer, but it's doing this. It's not that firm. So I'm forced to use some sort of adhesive tape, double-sided tape, to fix this problem, because this is kind of annoying, and I really want to get her in a cool scythe pose. Everything else feels firm, but this hand joint just Okay, after playing around for a bit, I just put on this face, her second face on, and holy cow, it totally changes her overall appearance and aesthetic for me. Any pose like this is amazing with that face. It's just so sinister. I don't even like Black Luxury that much, but this face compared to this Figma and her overall aesthetic like changes everything. Like the scythe and God, it's I don't know, it's just so matching. It just adds so much to this Figma's attitude. Like, I've never seen a Figma with this much attitude before. Like, the rest are pretty good, but because the other face, like this one is so ordinary, like so like generic. Well, but you put on this face, it totally changes the ballgame. Totally. She has attitude and spunk. That's all I can say about that. Alright, overall, I think this Figma is a great toy to have. I seriously wasn't expecting all that much since her character design looked really simple. However, after articulating her in different evil poses, I'm sure that you will have a blast with this Figma. Other than the possibility of loose joints such as her right hand with her scythe being out there, I'm hoping that it's just a defect of mine that can be relieved with tape or whatever you want. The last time I checked, Deadmaster was sold out everywhere. Ami, Articulate, Hobby Search, and whatnot. So I think your best bet would be to wait for a possible re-release, or to buy her at a higher price on eBay or Hobby Link Japan or something. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review. There will be more to come, definitely. So stick around and subscribe if you want.